Hello and welcome to the session. Now let us move further and let us understand the modern approach and let us see what is page object model. Now page object model is a traditional concept uh, traditionally used in the BDD Cucumber, that kind of a automation framework. But the same thing I've implemented here because there are a lot of advantage I see here. So what is page object model? Now you see we have um, different pages. So typical e-commerce example, we have login, search, checkout, and payment. Now every page has their own elements. Now if you use this all the elements in sort of one Excel file or on one sheet, then maintaining of those elements and reusing of them, it's very cumbersome and it's very difficult, or it is not an easy task to maintain. What if there is an additional element is added, or what if what if there are some common elements on all the pages and so on. Now that is a problem uh, in to solve for a keyword driven framework. Now, how that can be addressed is this page object model will basically, what we will do is we will segregate the elements based on their page, and we will put that put them we will handle them separately. So we will handle the pages which are on the login page separately, on the search page, checkout page, and payment page. So in that way, maintenance in the changes in those elements will be easy, and if you want to add some element or remove some element, it will be straightforward. Now what is this page object model in the Excel? So if you see this Excel, uh, in the fixture section, the page object will be initiated, the task will be called in the before all fixture, right? Now when this is called, it will be going to this page object sheet. And if you see, I have in this sheet I have page name, web element name on that page, and the locator. So what I'm doing, I'm segregating the elements on each page separately, right? So home page, login page, search page, checkout page, and so on. So what I'm doing, and payment page, and maybe some other pages, some different examples. So here what I'm doing, um, I am creating separate elements. I'm handling the elements separately based on individual page, right? So in that way, if there is a change in any of the element here, I can easily handle it here instead of doing the mess in the test case sheet. What I can do is I will put the web element name same, but only the changes I will apply it here. Or if something new is going to get added, I will have to add it here and use this in the test case Excel. So now this looks very elegant, and this kind of handling is very much supported and very much to be appreciated, because it's a different concept here, right? So that is the page object via Excel. Now what? So it is a grouping of web elements, user actions for a particular web page, right? So for a particular web page. Why? Because of simplicity, traceability, and organized approach. This is important, organized approach. So when you organize the things separately, then it is easy to understand, easy to maintain, easy to enhance, right? How? So we have seen an example in the actual Excel file where we will use them separately as per the page wise. And when we refer to that element, what we will, how do you refer to that element? Page home underscore button sign in. So that means it will be a specific element which is on this page and the element name. And this will be the locator for that particular element. Right. So this is very simple and easy understanding of page object model by Excel. Now, what is this next one? That is config or config setup. Now, in the traditional framework, we have seen that it basically sort of does not read anything from other files, and there is a, we have to, if you want to refer to a specific variable value and so on, we have to make the changes on a test case sheet, or rather only one sheet is there. Now what can be done for this is you can have a separate sheet called as config, right? And here you can store different common parameters. Okay, for example, um, let's say Selenium grid URL, or Chrome driver path, or browser height weight, or some delay values or home, or maybe some master username, master password, those kind of values. So yeah, valid login user, valid login password. So something like this will be a sim will be uh, put it in a separate variable or also in a separate hash map, and that can be reutilized further. So that will be the config part. Now how this when this config part will be coming into picture, it will be coming into picture when you're doing fixture, right? So in the fixture itself, before all step, before all stage, you will be loading all the config into your memory, right? So that way the config part is handled, page object is handled, fixtures are also handled, and so on. Right. Now let us actually see the code, and let us see how do you write a test case in an Excel file and how that is being controlled in the next session. Thank you.